something about one of our contestants, Britt, the only female player. So I invited Jorge to be our guest speaker today. When I was thinking of somebody to be a guest speaker today, I wanted everyone to just build on the inspirational messages involved with him. And just take you on our journey, because we all have such individual journeys. And I think that's what's amazing about, people ask me, do you like being in a wheelchair? It's not that I like being in a wheelchair, it's the people that I meet and the people that get to come into my life. And I see such differences in all of us, but yet the one thing we have in common is, we ride around on wheels, but at the same time, I take different things from each of you. And we all have a journey, and I really wanted Jorge to share his journey with you. So please welcome Jorge Hernandez.
Viva la Jorge. God be with you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
First, I want to thank God for keeping me here, and being here, and sharing this with you guys.
Amen.
And, second, I want to thank Tammy for the opportunity of having me here. Thank you, Tammy.
Fix the mic.
And I want to thank all you ladies as well. This is a beautiful thing. These ladies coming up here, they're all winners in our eyes, in my eyes. They came up here and they did it, and they've been living with their disabilities longer than I have. But that inspires me to keep going. Thank you.
All right.
First, I want to start with my past life. I was born in Mexico. Lived out in Mexico for 10 years. Moved out here when I was 10. I went to middle school, high school, and I did a little bit of college out here. Very active in sports. Always a go-getter in life. Very hard worker. Always had 2 to 3 jobs. I was in the mortgage industry for a few years. I did taxes. And at nighttime, I served and I bartended. And at 21, I bought a house. And I threw a party for just buying a house. So I invited some friends over, and that's how I met a girlfriend. I met this ex-girlfriend. And, things were going well. Family was good. Work was good. Money was good for my age. And I just want to go forward. The 2 weeks before my accident and where I was. Fast forward a little bit. And me and my ex broke up. She was living with me for about 6 months. We broke up, and when that breakup came, I had a void. I had a emptiness in my heart, And as a young 25-year-old, you try to fulfill that emptiness through different things, With that said, I wrote something here. It said, fulfillments don't come from possessions. They don't come from clothes. They don't come from cars, drugs, money, sex, plastic surgery. They etc. We could work our whole lives for success, only for us to have it yanked from us in a second. If you place your bet on short-term satisfaction, you'll get short-term satisfaction. With cheap thrills, you get what you pay for. Here today, gone tomorrow. Life isn't about having, it's about being. But that said, where I was, it was a void, an emptiness in my heart. And I was in a bad place. And it led me to be in a situation where a car blew up and I lost both my legs, 80% burn, a negative 5% chance to live. I woke up 90 some odd days later from a coma. You would ask, what got me here? What helped me get through everything? And where I am now speaking to you guys. And I have a saying that says, with love, with faith and hope, I rose above the flames. In the book of Romans, it says, love does no wrong for a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. Good could exist without evil, but evil can't exist without good. Evil can't cast out evil. Only love can. The late, great Martin Luther King Jr. quoted this. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. And love illuminates it. Now, love is a work in progress. It's that love that we give one another to help us move forward. Any situation we face. Love overpowers everything. I want to speak a little bit about the love I received when I woke up from that coma. That love from my family, from my friends, from people that I didn't even know, people coming in, praying for me, saying that God loved me. And at the time I had hate, I had, resentment towards the Almighty. But so much love came in, so much love from everybody, prayers all over the nation, different parts of the country. And that same love found out that God really loved me. God grabbed me from those burning flames and took me, said, I'm going to keep you here for a reason. I don't know my reason yet, but I'm going to find out. That led me to my faith. In the book of Hebrews it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. By faith, I was saved. My mother's faith, give you a little testimony. I was in the coma still. I wasn't doing well. My kidneys were not working. They were working about 6 to 10%. With that said, the doctor came up to my mom. She said, we don't proceed with dialysis. Your son will live another week. She said, let's do it. So they came up with the paperwork. They wanted her to sign. And before she signed, her faith was seeking the Lord. And she seeked him. She said, I need to go pray. Before she signed, she went to go seek the Lord. And she said, if you're here with us, show me and cure my son. She came back, signed off. 12 hours later, came back with the results. My kidneys were 100%. Miracles do happen, those who hold on to hope. Now, King Solomon, the king of Israel, he was the wisest man on earth at that time. And he said these words, for to all are living there is hope, for a living dog is better than a dead lion. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. I can say, for a living man with no legs, 80% burned, few mobility on my arms and hands. It's better to live, because I still have hope. Hope in the Almighty, hope in myself and my goals and my future, hope in my family, hope in everything I do. Everything is done by hope. Everything. Attitude plays a big part on this. Without attitude, I couldn't have the love that I have right now, the faith that I have right now, and the hope. Brought down here, it says, the view of the world through perspective and attitude based on your beliefs of what is good and bad, wrong and right, fair or unfair. Your decisions and your actions are based on those attitudes. So if you don't like what you're doing, or isn't working for you, you have the power to change it. You have the power to change your life. We don't have the control of what might happen to us, but we have the control on how we respond. Thank you very much. God bless you.